The five of us who are up here along with a very talented accompanist, Cameron, who you already know, and Mike O'Brien on the guitar, will be improvising a complete musical for you. It will have songs, as musicals do. I don't know why I said that. But yes, it will be a totally improvised musical. None of this is rehearsed beforehand like anything we do. So all we need from you is a suggestion of a non-geographic location.
Antenna.
Antenna?
Be on it.
Okay, antenna. We'll go with antenna.
Who knocked it down? Who knocked it down? It is a landmark here in Topeka, and someone knocked it down. I don't want to have a fit, but I will, if necessary.
I know. I'm not going to say that I saw who did it, but I saw who did it.
Now you're going to tell me. Oh, you're going to tell me, Maggie. Spit it out.
See,
Topeka, Kansas.
I know.
If you are not loyal to me, then what is loyalty?
Okay, I'll tell you. Do you remember Dr. Frank?
The one with the Adam's apple?
Yeah, the one with the Adam's apple. He had a lab down Walleye Street.
And the chiseled pecs?
Yeah, him.
And the tiny spurts of hair that came out of his v-neck?
He's awful beautiful.
Yes. What about him?
He's sort of I don't mean to upset you. I just
It's too late for that.
thought you ought to know.
I've been upset. Mayor Thomas has been upset. And when he's upset, there's no unupsetting him.
Mayor Thomas, maybe if you just think about it for a while. Maybe if you just, you know.
We don't have the budget. We spent $6,000 on that antenna. The world's largest antenna, they said. People would come from all over, they said. No one would knock it over with their Camaro, they said.
Wait! I can fix this.
Can you though?
I can make it up to you.
Can you though? How?
I spent my whole life in fear, wondering what would come from year to year. If there's one thing that'll get me to the top, I think I know what it is. I'll put him in prison, kill him dead. Put him in prison and kill him dead. Just look this mayor, I know I failed you by letting that menace out. So please just let me make it up to you and put him in the ground. I'll put him in prison, then kill him dead. I'll put him in prison, then kill him dead. We'll put him in prison with your help there. We'll put him in prison, then kill him dead.
I've exhausted every option in my arsenal. This is all I have left. I will use my mayoral powers, slap him with my right, put him in prison with my left. I don't care if you have perfectly defined pants. You signed your death certificate, sir, when you ran into my antenna.
'Cause we'll put him in
Prison and we'll kill him dead. We'll put him in prison.
and kill him dead.
We'll dress up in prison uniforms and fake like we're guards. Then when we're inside, we'll undo them and put on prisoner costumes. And then we'll sneak up to him when he's in the mess hall. We'll meet him and we'll say we're both your allies. However, we won't be. We'll secretly stab him. We'll put him in prison, and then he'll be dead. It's loud, I think.
I think
They said Dr. Frank would never knock down the antenna, but I showed them.
You did, Dr. Frank, you did!
Just to be clear, someone did actually say that, right? They said I couldn't do it.
They said you couldn't!
Ha!
They did! They did! What do you want me to do for you, Dr. Frank?
Admire me.
I mean, I do that already. You're
No, like more
perfect.
actively. Yes, that was good. But now,
Thanks.
we're not done with this town. We'll ruin Topeka, Kansas because of what
Yeah.
Topeka, Kansas did to us.
Yeah, bitch.
Well, I mean, you know it's a city and not a person, right?
Oh, right, Doctor.
Yeah, that's better. But no, the antenna was just the first step. The second step, of course, is to depose the mayor. And what's the third step?
Kill him?
Why would we kill him once he's already deposed? And in prison, that would be redundant. No, the third step is to get elected mayor of Topeka. And then I will declare Topeka out of existence with my unilateral mayoral power. Don't you laugh when I'm laughing.
That sounds like a really good plan, Dr. Frank.
Thank you. We'll show them.
Yeah.
We'll show all of them. You know, I used to live in Topeka when I was still in my residency. I was younger and stronger than I am now when Gerald Ford was in the presidency, but that's irrelevant because of what happened next. I could have saved this world, but Topeka left me vexed. Fuck Topeka!
Topeka!
Fuck Topeka!
Topeka!
Fuck Topeka!
Fuck
Then we'll burn it to the ground. You see, Dr. Frank does not forget, and the people of Topeka, well, they'll soon regret the things they did to me, which is to say, voted no on a referendum that I would have used to fill my big laser that would have saved everyone! Fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka!
Fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka!
Fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka!
And then we'll burn it to the ground.
Topeka is my hometown.
I don't care.
My family lives here.
They'll be on fire soon.
I just want to get out
That's not gonna happen.
and save them from all this fear.
More like fire, right?
But Topeka will be burned down if I can be with Dr. Frank. He's so
Because
attractive.
we're gonna fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka.
And then we'll burn it to the ground. And once it's burned, we'll fuck Topeka.
Fuck Topeka.
We'll fuck its ashes.
Yeah.
Fuck Topeka.
Topeka.
We'll burn it to the ground. Don't laugh when I'm laughing.
You know, when they said I'm going to prison for manslaughter, I'm like, prison's gonna be horrible. But not here in Topeka, Kansas.
So true.
They let you eat cans of beans. They let you stay up past midnight. They don't even make you turn the lights off. Kansians are so nice, especially Topekans. Hey, those my beans that you're drinking. Oh,
Bro. It's prison! It's anyone's game here, man!
oh yeah, well then.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Help me again.
It was hard to cut you one time with a spoon, but I guess I'll try again.
Come deeper.
Am I real?
What, Joey?
May
Okay. Just because you've been so nice.
Wow, prison's fun. You get to cut people and stuff, and no one does anything about it.
Nope. Good kid.
And blood tastes good with spaghetti.
Cut me deeper, cut me deeper, cut me deeper. There's nothing else I would rather feel. If you cut me deeper, cut me deep, then you're gonna feel real cool.
I love prisons. You can do whatever you want. I love prison. Now watch me cut this bad female.
Time for most spaghettios. Time for spaghettios.
I love prison.
Time for most spaghettios.
You can do whatever you want.
Time for most spaghettios.
I love prison. Watch me cut this bad female. I love prison. You can do whatever you want. I love prison. Now watch me cut all these people. Now Carl's the badass.
Oh, Mayor of Topeka, come out, wherever you are. Scared of my bulging pectoral muscles and perfect hair? I would be too.
He's not listening.
I can tell that he's not listening, that's why I'm speaking so loudly!
Fine, let's go talk to him and do it. Come on.
How can I fight him when I'm so attracted to him? Thank you.
I am the mayor of Topeka.
Really?
That's good. Yep,
You look very, very young for a mayoral position.
that's because I'm so smart and handsome.
Oh yeah? What's the square root of 12?
A lot.
Compared to some numbers, yes. You're pretty good at this. So, have you come to give in to my demands?
Kind of. No. Nope, I'm not.
None of them.
I have come to, shake your hand.
Dr. Frank doesn't shake hands with anyone but himself. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
My demands are these. Listen or not, it will not matter. My demands are these. I want $1 billion for the construction of a giant death laser which I will build in Topeka, Kansas. 2, I want to be mayor of Topeka, Kansas. 3, I don't want any guff when I use my giant death laser to burn Topeka, Kansas to the ground.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs!
Oh, look, hot dogs!
Have one.
We should eat them. Why don't you have yours first?
Dr. Frank doesn't eat any hot dogs but his own, thank you very much. So you can have this back.
Maybe just try a bite. They're not filled with cyanide. That's the guarantee. Mayor Thomas guarantee. No.
Mayor Thomas, eh? I thought you looked familiar, hot dog man.
It is I, Mayor Thomas. We had a ruse.
It was poor. Poor at best.
It was pretty. I told you it was too many steps.
He told me I'm
Who are you again?
the mayor of Topeka.
Now it's over.
Oh. And Cheryl's secretary.
Listen here, buddy. You can take over this debt-ridden town
Good.
if you beat me in a debate.
Fine, what's the subject?
Parasitology. Don't worry, I know what I'm talking about.
All right, parasitology.
I'm just the debate moderator,
Ask us a question then.
so. What is parasitology?
You can start.
30 seconds.
There are things in this world that live on their own.
That's true.
Then there are some things that need other things to live. There are cities like Topeka,
Like Topeka.
with so many things to give. Parasites.
Parasite.
The study of parasites,
Parasite.
symbiotic relationships are better.
There are people in this world with brains.
With brains.
There are people who cling to people with brains.
With brains.
There are people who just suck the life out of you.
Out of you.
There are people who make it all bad.
All bad.
They're parasites.
Parasite.
Study of parasites.
Parasite.
Symbiotic relationships are much better.
No, they're not.
That's a lie.
Parasites. Like you.
Parasites like me.
There's no one on this earth that I would rather see dead.
Parasite. You just suck things. And you suck and suck and suck because you're a parasite.
A parasite?
A parasite.
Both of you just shut up.
Parasite.
You're both parasites. The study of parasites.
15 seconds.
More time. Or do it twice. The symbiotic relationships are much better. Much better.
Not that better.
Parasites.
Study of
Parasites.
a symbiotic relationship is much better.
It's my job. Oh, I don't get music. Dr. Frank wins.
No! The keys to the city, please.
Yeah, the keys to the city.
Also $1 billion. Those were the terms of our debate.
Were they implied?
No, they were explicit.
Yeah, I've known Cherry since we were in 5th grade.
Your name's seriously Cherry?
30 seconds.
You never asked?
No.
Cherry has a weakness. That weakness is she's extremely ticklish.
You know what? I've listened to your plans long enough, pal.
30 seconds.
The first, more time than that.
Where did you come from?
I'm a legally licensed debate moderator.
Go away.
Okay.
You have been leading me down the wrong path for what seems like decades. Bad plan after bad plan after bad. You're the one that told me to put the antenna in the ground and not on top of a building. In the middle of an intersection. Of course someone's gonna run into it.
30 seconds.
More time. You're the parasite. Don't you realize, Dr. Frank? If we both turn the key to the city,
In what?
teaching our parasites, a symbiotic relationship is, I don't know all the vocab. It's much better. We trim the fat. We put them in prison, and then we kill them.
That's true. If we put everyone else into, I have no qualm with you. If we put everyone else into Pika in prison, then that would solve the problem. Sorry, Cherry, if that is your real name.
Get ready for the end of the rest of your life. For decades, you've been causing me so much strife.
And you're kind of annoying, so.
I hate you. You're the worst assistant ever. I'm gonna lock you away. And when will I let you out? Never. Toodaloo, motherfucker. Toodaloo!
You're going to jail
I didn't do anything.
for crimes I committed. So this logic I implore you, your fate's been submitted. And him and I together, we won't frown. We'll just lock everyone up, and then we'll burn this city to the ground.
Going to jail.
Fuck Topeka!
Toodaloo to you.
You'll
Fuck Topeka!
You're also in jail.
I'm already in prison.
Stay there, you douche.
I'll burn it to the ground. Burn it to the ground.
I only tried to help.
I didn't do anything.
I know.
Except be myself.
I'm gonna cut her.
On the outside, the world looks a little bigger. But the insides of prison cells make it seem a little smaller. In Topeka,
Fuck Topeka!
the world is bigger. The world is bigger. But in jail cells, it seems a little smaller.
They're perfect, right? Thank you guys all so much for coming out. We are Suspended Disbelief, the long form group of the humor artists. Are we doing this? Okay. Hopefully you'll see more of us around from now on. My name's Alec.
Elise.
Cameron!
Mike, Danny.
Dog.
Miranda.
All right, anyway, our next humor artist short form show is April 4th at Legends, so be sure to come out to that. Stand-up will be going beforehand, so see them too. They're pretty funny. Thanks, everybody.